cold. No
Yeah.
riding, mate.
No,
No
mate,
riding.
it's disgusting.
No,
What's it? What tier are you in now? I know we just
yeah,
spoke.
yeah, tier 4. So all locked down now. I don't know how long
Oh,
for, but we're all locked down.
that's shit.
Nightmare.
So, and
Nightmare.
you're a tattooer, aren't you?
I am. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, how's it been for you all this year?
Uh, like yourself, really. I'd imagine it's been a nightmare, mate.
Yeah. What's your
Absolute
diary
nightmare.
like?
So I'm sort of booked up. I'm booked up for probably 3 months in advance.
Yeah.
With COVID, I'm sort of like 4 months,
Yeah. It's a
maybe
fucking
more.
nightmare.
I'm juggling everything about it at the
Yeah.
minute. It's a
Yeah.
nightmare. It's a
Yeah.
nightmare. So,
For me, like 50% of my clients are sound, and then the other
yeah.
50% think that I started COVID, and I'm like doing them over some way. Like,
Yeah, it's the exact same for me, mate. The exact
yeah.
same. We're all the same in the shop. It's crazy. Some people are all right. Some people are absolutely mental. So,
Yeah. How many have you got in the shop?
so it's a tattoo barber shop and a pierce. We've got piercer in there as
Oh, cool.
well.
Same. Yeah.
So I've got. Yeah, I see this. I had a little look on your Instagram. You've
Yeah.
actually got barber in your shop as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah. There's 3 tattooers, 2 barbers,
Cool.
and we've got an apprentice and a piercer.
Ah, cool.
There's a few of
Awesome.
us.
So, what made you go for the Vulcan?
So yeah, it come up cheap locally. Obviously I've been following Lane Split Boulevard, so I've been watching him do the shadows, and you can't really find a shadow, or there wasn't any about at the time when I was looking. So it come up cheap. I dropped it off to me, and then I just started tearing it apart, and then realised that there's absolutely nothing for a Vulcan, for the Vulcan, for the VNs anywhere.
Yeah.
I just got stuck in, mate. I just got stuck in. Taught myself to weld. Well, I say weld.
Awesome.
I can glue bits of metal together. That's
Yeah.
about it. But,
No one look at them though.
no, yeah, that's it. Really, I got stuck in. I've done everything to it myself. I done the paint on it, and then I sent the paint over to Paint by Matt. I don't know if you follow him on Instagram. Yeah, and then he done that. I painted it gloss black. Literally, the cans are about £3.50, I think. And
but it looked good though. It looked good.
It was okay. It was okay. When the weather got to it, it started to bubble in areas. I'm no painter, so
yeah. And everything looks good on Instagram, but in real life,
yes, yeah. It looked good when I first done it, and then a couple of weeks later, it looked crap. So yeah.
No, I found that Matt guy just for you. Just.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's so good. So good.
No, he's awesome.
Really good at what he does.
So. Yeah, I remember. Like I said, I've followed you since the start. I followed that build since the start, and I remember kind of seeing it, just kind of stock, and being like, "Oh, what's he gonna do with this?" And then I seen it totally in bits with like newspaper and jumpers stuck into the fucking top end and that.
Yeah,
and mate, it's so good.
To be fair, it does get some looks. To be fair, I just don't think you just don't see the VNs like that stripped back.
No, it's the first time I've ever seen one like that.
Yeah, and then you don't get that sort of jap. Nothing around my area anyway. Other than obviously the boys shop, but
yeah.
So yeah.
I love it. Did you take any inspiration from anybody building this bike, or did you just kind of did you just go for it every like?
Probably the guys over in San Jose, the Lane Split guys.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, I've been following last week of July for forever.
Yeah.
And all right, I know they're all Harleys, but I just got inspiration from everyone. Just went through. Like I say, I'm new to the I'm new to the bike scene, really.
Yeah.
So I built cars with my dad for years before this,
right,
and I just done my bike license, just got stuck in, and it's turned out real nice. I'm really chuffed with it. So
mate, I love it. And you were saying that you did your bike license in between, when we came out the first lockdown. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So I done my mod 1.
before the lockdown, and then we went into lockdown. I actually had the day we went into lockdown.
Yeah.
Was my test booked for that day. So I had to wait sort of 4 or 5 months.
Fuck's sake.
And then I come out and then obviously passed it, and then lucky enough I built the bike through the lockdown. So it was a touch really. I was quite happy, to be fair. It happened that way around, but and just riding it.
Gave you something to do during the lockdown as well.
Yes, the missus didn't like it, but I spent every single day out there, trying to get it together. But,
they just don't get it. That's fine. That's fine. I don't ask her how the Hoover works, so I'm not going to put that in.
I'm showing her this when it airs. So no comment.
So have you got a Sportster now?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. You've not posted it, have you? You've just been putting little snippets like, oh, I've got this for the Sportster and stuff. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, what it is, because I set the Vulcan chopper page up for the Vulcan, and I've only got like 300 odd followers, but I didn't expect the feedback that I got from it. And then obviously I started the store, and I don't want to bring in the Sportster, because when I did post pictures, and that sounds really ridiculous, but I lost followers. People started like, he's gone, he's gone Harley. So I mean, you'll see it probably when it's finished, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean that's solely for the VN really. That page. Yeah. You'll see bits and bobs, but
it is mad. Like you'll probably be in the same. Like you probably get what I mean now. Like I've had. Yeah. I'm in the same situation. Like with this podcast, I don't have that many followers on Instagram, but the feedback and the what do you call it? What we're doing right now, the fucking like the communication, everything.
Yeah.
From this thing is so much more than my tattoo page, and I've got thousands on there. Have you found that?
Yeah. I had people when I started up the Vulcan page.
Yeah.
And it weren't so much starting the page. It was then selling. I mean, I've got 3 products. That is literally all I sell.
Yeah.
But when I started selling them products, I had people inboxing me from America, out in Europe, and they were like, "Thank you very much." They couldn't believe that someone was actually stocking stuff for the VN. So this is what I'm really like. I get stuck in with VN because as much as I love Harleys, and I really do love Harleys, I actually really I just love motorbikes. I'm really not fussed.
If
they're Jap or if they're American, but I'm getting so much feedback, and it seems like even just these 3 products are helping. Some people, silly little things.
Definitely.
It's
I totally get you, mate. I totally get you.
Yeah.
Like this podcast is tiny, but like I get the same thing. Like people getting in touch and they're like they're from the States and they're like, "Oh, thank you so much for making it." Like, you're welcome. It feels awesome to it
is a good fit. We need something like this in the UK. Like I said, I've not been in the chopper scene. I don't know what you want to call it.
Yeah.
I've not been in it very long, but the UK everything seems to be in America.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's nice to see, like something coming out of the UK.
Yeah, I think we do. We like, obviously, there's a reason for it because everything from out there is, bike wise, chopper wise, is fucking amazing. But I definitely we need to kind of build on what we've got here. I think because we've got so many underrated, talented builders, painters, fabricators, mate. Yeah. I mean, even just like you, like you're not long past your test. You just got into it and you just built this fucking Jap chop that's definitely changed the mind of a lot of fucking, American heads. It has definitely. I know it has. I've spoke to people. I've spoke to people that have been like, "Fuck, I can't believe that he made that out of that." So, you know what I mean? It's
It's actually a really good frame.
I bet.
I've only I've strutted it. It's not actually a hardtail, but you would think it's a hardtail looking at it. It's actually a great frame. Only thing I don't like is the radiator at the front. That's it.
Yeah. I had an Intruder before Harley's, and they've got the same. They had that big fucking horrible.
Yeah.
But you can get a cover for it. I mean, it's cool. It's sick. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
No, I make jokes all the time, but you can't fault Japanese engineering. Do you know what I mean? They simple as.
Yeah, you can't. They're reliable.
Yeah. On look wise, you can definitely fault them, but on fucking reliability and stuff, they've got it. Yeah,
there's potential that you've got to get stuck in. You know, that's all it is. Does this mean that I'm the first metric bike on your podcast
that I've ever spoke to? no, but really, on the podcast, definitely.
I thought that Shade Tree. Are you getting him on the show?
He's going to come on. He's just flat out, and I think over there right now, COVID's like what it was like for us at the start of the year. I think they're all struggling right now. It looks like he's doing loads with his like channel.
He is,
so just getting him locked down is pretty tough. And
he's incredible.
Say again.
That the XS is incredible.
It is, yeah. And the fact, he built it. What did they built it in like 2 days or something, and then he rode it fucking 1,300 miles. Like,
something.
Yeah, that's it. I fucking love that.
It's great.
No, it's sick. Yeah, I mean, I love what they're doing because, like, for me, little things like when my bike was at the fucking painters for like 5 years, and you start to lose, like, I love what they're doing because you watch it and you're like, you get that stoke back. Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah. You need inspiration.
That's it. I definitely do.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not good at self motivating. You need
to kick up the arse.
I need either someone to motivate me by like what they're doing, or someone needs to depend on me, and then I will. Do you know what I mean? Like,
and then
if I need to feed them, then I'll do it.
I get that. How's the front? How you finding the front end? The new front end.
I fucking love it. So I bought it off Steve. And I hated the bars. I thought they looked goofy. I didn't like them. Sorry, Louis. Louis built them to go on that fucking amazing Last Farewell bike, and I thought they looked great on that. And I just wasn't keen on them. Anyway, put the front end on. Sold the Invader wheel to Glenn Loves Choppers. Sorry, Glenn. Sold the front wheel to the Invader. And I was going to give the bars back to Louis, and we were going to do a deal for some cash for some other bars that he built for me. I rode the whole front end the other night. I sent Louis a voicemail saying, "You're never having these bars back. They're mine. I fucking love them. They're the comfiest fucking things I've ever ridden. They're amazing." And I'm so sorry, Glenn. I sent Glenn his money back for the wheel. I was like, "I'm sorry, I fall in love with the wheel. I can't get rid of it." So I'll let two people down.
You gonna get the rear wheel?
You
gonna do that now?
Literally just sent Louis the deposit. He's gonna start building the rear.
Oh, good. Yeah, it looks really nice.
But seriously, a big sorry to Glenn because that was a shit move. I'm sorry, mate. I felt so bad. I was like, I'm not even gonna lie to you and say that it's like broke or I just love it. And that's it. I just can't.
Yeah, simple as, isn't it?
I didn't think it would look good, to be honest. I didn't think it would suit the bike, but
I think it does. I think it looks brilliant.
I was wrong.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. What are your plans for after this fucking COVID shite? Are you like ride wise? Are you gonna come to Marrakesh?
Well, I've actually spoke to my brother-in-law, who's the barber in my shop. He's got a Sportster, and we were talking about it. We were in the cafe the other day, and we're sitting there and we're going through Instagram, and I was like, this trip looks amazing.
Yeah.
But my missus would kill me.
Yeah. It's 2 weeks. Yeah.
I've got 2 kids. Well, yourself. I've got 2 kids. One of them being 2. So I don't know if I could do 2 weeks away from them. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I know what you mean.
I'd love to, but I want to get to some shows. I've not done any of these chopper shows. So
I'm super excited for the hookup.
It's sold out. Am I right in thinking it's sold out now? I was going to get buy the tickets online, but I never got around to doing it.
Yeah, it says sold out on Instagram, doesn't it? But I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they're just waiting to see what's happening. Hopefully. I don't know though. Hopefully we're gonna get them on after the show for a bit of a recap.
Really?
But that's all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the plans is. It's if it even happens. You never know. Like the start of this year, if you just said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go into lockdown," I was literally saying to people like, as if they're gonna do that. What the fuck are you on about? How could they keep us in our homes?
Yeah.
And then they did.
5 months.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They'll never make me wear a mask. You can't legally make me wear a mask. Turns out you can, because you'll fine me if I don't.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
So yeah.
No, hopefully, I mean, we don't know how long this one is gonna gonna last now. Luckily it's over Christmas, so hopefully it's not gonna be it's not gonna hurt on the pocket really with opening the shop hopefully when we come out we'll be able to do some show, even some little some little shows would be brilliant.
Yeah, man. If we're in another fucking 4-month lockdown or something.
Yeah. I've got a feeling. Well, anything can happen today.
Yeah. That's it. Like we live on the border, and like just over the border, they're in like tier 1. Some of them.
Really.
My clients, even though they're in tier 1 and all that, they're not allowed to cross the border into England.
Right.
So we're in tier 2, they're in tier 1. We should be able to carry on as normal, but they're not.
Well, we can't do the same. We can't do the same down here. Really, it's the whole of Essex, except for 3 areas, I believe, which was one of my areas. We was in tier 3 yesterday or the day before, and everywhere else was tier 4. So we were sort of walking around doing everything, as normal, and then all of a sudden, like with it, and I live in such a small area, so we're sort of combined in this area. But anyway, all of a sudden we're all back into tier 4 now, and I don't know how long. I really don't know how long, but we'll still be out on the bikes.
Yeah,
even if it's like.
Where about in Essex are you?
So we are near Clacton-on-Sea,
right? Yeah,
which is
cool.
Not far from Colchester, I suppose. If you're not from around this way. Yeah.
That's cool. Where's I come down and I tattoo a guy down there near Basildon, I think.
Okay, yeah. That's not far. That's about 40 minutes.
Yeah, Essex is massive.
Yeah. It is pretty big.
It's like it's so. I always thought Essex was just like this one place, but no, there's so many different I don't know. You wouldn't call them boroughs, would you? I don't know what they are, but
no.
It's kind of like countryside in between them all as well. It's mad.
Yeah. I mean, if you're near London, obviously it's a bit more built up. We're more countryside. This way. Yeah.
There's loads of places to ride where you are.
There's some brilliant roads, some lovely country lanes and stuff. Yeah, we're always out around. I mean, not now because the weather's mental, but we do try. I mean, we were still going to work on them 2 or 3 days ago. If we see a bit of sun, we're there. We're on the bikes, but because we're lucky that we've all got the bikes in the shop, so we're lucky that way.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's good.
I wonder if you're allowed to ride your bike around in tier 4. You have to put a pint of milk in your bag.
Yeah, I heard someone done this.
Yeah, Glenn.
That's it from last week of July.
Yeah.
I'll be. Oh yeah, it was on the podcast. Sorry,
that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm still going to, regardless. If the sun comes out, I'm going. So
I'm scared of what's to come.
Yeah, I'd like a little bit of normality. It'd be nice. Get back to some normality. My customers would love some normality.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't deal with them. I really can't.
Mate, I can't move my diary again. I will lose my mind it's so hard because people are like, oh, why didn't you? Customers, like some of the customers, they're like, oh, it shouldn't be this difficult. You just move, from this to this, blah blah. It's like, but you just said you can't do that Tuesday. And everyone else is already booked in, so it's a fucking nightmare.
It's when we had November we had off the whole month because of this lockdown again.
Yeah, which I actually enjoyed.
Yeah, I mean I enjoyed the time off. And then the people in December Sorry, so November guys have got to go in December, obviously. You know?
And
then December into January, but they don't get it, and it's like I'm not doing this on purpose. You know, this is more headache than I actually need.
Yeah,
but, you know, it is.
Yeah,
crazy.
People are like, now I just want my deposit back. I'm like,
yeah, I've already had.
Sucks to be you, mate.
Yeah, like, non-refundable.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
So, what's your plans with the sports debate? What sport is it?
I've got a 1100,
Nice.
1986. It's actually a Liberty edition, if you know what one of them is. Yeah. I actually got it. I got it from a guy that imports. You probably see classic classy.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, he's a legend, that guy. Yeah.
I went up there and the bikes he's got in there are amazing. That's it,
I've not been down there because it made me cry.
He's got so much in there. I've just bought some. Do you know Falk in Japan? I think Falco.
No, I'll have a look.
Yeah, I've just bought some of the top clamp and the bars from them. I don't know whether to cut it in half. That's the problem, and hardtail it. Right. That's the problem. I'm sort of toying with it at the minute because I don't know if you can see, but I've just polished and shaped it. But I don't know whether to put all the new tins on it or just cut it in half and just. Yeah.
It depends if you want to be gay or not, really. I've not even seen it. I think you should cut it in half.
I've been toying with the idea for ages, but I'm probably going to cut it in half and end up. I'll probably go and see. I'll probably get a hardtail from Craig House. That's how I'm probably going to get one. Yeah, because it's just ready to go. I've had a few bits from Craig before, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep it British from now on, like UK guys.
Yeah.
Because I've ordered my hardtail and that came from America and stuff, and don't get me wrong, it's amazing. I love it, But
is it TC Bros?
That's it. Yeah. There's some things that I'm still going to get from Paco, and but I'm going to try and keep it as UK as possible now. Because like we said at the start, there's so many underrated fucking builders nobody knows about, and they're building the fucking best shit ever. So yeah. We need to grow. I want to help people grow here.
Yeah, for sure. It's a shame that Steve, Chopper Steve, Shine Chatch, I don't know what you said, but it's a shame. Did you see his video the other day?
Yeah. On about retiring.
Yeah, I've got some of his exhaust tips he done me for the VM, but they just didn't go with the exhaust I was doing, so I'll probably save them maybe for the sports stuff. Yeah. He's so talented, but
he's just an artist.
Yeah.
That's it.
He really is.
We spoke about it on his, I've recently done the same thing with tattooing.
I know, I see, yeah.
I don't know. I get where he's coming from, but the big I get where he's coming from, but I don't want him to quit because he makes cool shit.
He does. He really does.
Yeah.
He does.
But
yeah. So you just done with it? You're done with the tattooing now? It's a lot of stress, isn't it?
I've been a tattooer for 10 years. I fucking love it, to be fair. And I've worked in some insane shops with some insane people. I've had a great time, But it's just it's not even just 10 years ago. I am the new generation. We are the new. How long have you tattooed?
Yeah. About 7
There
years.
you go. We are the new generation. You know what I mean?
We are.
Even just 10 years ago, it's different now. You know what I mean? It's so just this commercial thing. It
pisses me off. Yeah.
I learned in a shop called THERES in Glasgow, and it's the oldest shop in Scotland. And the guy there, it was a fucking. I didn't have a proper apprenticeship. It was right, come here, work, forget everything that you think you know. I'll teach you to tattoo properly. But I learned everything there, and the things he's taught me, I can't shed them. I'm just not into the posing with the girls and the fucking. So I'm probably not gonna totally retire. I'm not gonna fuck it off. I've taken my family around the world. Do you know what I mean? It's given me so much. You know what I mean? I've got the house. I've got it's given me so much. I could never just fuck it off. But I'm definitely gonna be more choosy with what I do. I'm probably only gonna tattoo friends. You know what I mean? Just tattoo what I want to tattoo. Just
that's the beauty of tattooing, really, because you can just do what you want to do at the end of the day, and when you want to do it. Well,
where for the last 5 years, I've definitely not. I've definitely let the client kind of rule me, if you know what I mean. And it just and then and where, like that post said, when it came to all this like lockdown and moving things, like a small amount of them were fucking amazing. You know, they were like, of course, mate, you know, it is what it is. But then the bigger half were, I just thought, fuck, I've killed myself for you for the last fucking year. Like, fuck. I just, I kind of felt let down. So I think I was probably just spitting the dummy out. Just getting sad.
It's one of the most stressful jobs. People think you just sit on your ass all day long and colour by numbers, and it really grates on me. But it's the most job I've ever had, but the most rewarding job I've ever had.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's it. I think that's you're totally right. I totally agree. And I'm over this last year, I've started to lose that reward that I used to feel. And that is where I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be. I never want to just tattoo and make money off it. Do you know what I mean? I never just want, because I've worked with so many people that have got to the point that I'm at, and they're like, oh yeah, but where else am I going to make this much money?
It shows in your work as well that when you start feeling that way, your work just starts to.
It really does. Yeah. And I never just, it's not fair on the client. It's not fair on anything, you know? So
it's not.
We'll see. Like, I backed myself into this black and grey corner.
I'm doing that right now. Yeah. I think different. I used to work about 20 miles from where I am now.
Yeah.
And as soon as I went there, it black and grey just was, that is all anyone wanted, was just black and grey.
It's like here.
And and then you sort of do it, and then you get good at it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And then people are just like, that's all they want. And then, I mean, it's fine. Don't get me wrong. So I've got a lot of love for it.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of love for black and grey, but I really like traditional tattooing. So
that's it. We're exactly the same. Yeah. Like when I was working in Germany and fucking everywhere, like I was always the traditional guy, you know, like big fucking solid lines, black shading, hard color. Yeah, that was it. And then Cumbria, I don't know what it is, man. Like they love black and grey. Do you know what I mean?
I mean that is your bread and butter. That is what puts food on the table at the end of the day. But I mean,
sometimes bread and butter gets super boring though.
Yes, that's pocket watch approaches. That is it.
Yeah. I did a triple threat yesterday. I don't think he'll watch this, but Maka, if you're watching this, I did enjoy your tattoo. I did an eye, the watch, and then the rose, you know, with the smoke and all that. And I did actually really enjoy it. But
is that the one you just posted? You just posted that?
Yeah, I put it on my Facebook. Yeah. I just want to do some traditional, man. Like, what ruined me really early on in my career is I went to a guest spot with Oliver Peck in Dallas, and that was it. Like, I was like, his shop, mate, it's fucking awesome. Like, there's shit everywhere. Like you know, cool, not shit, like cool shit. Like, just cool, you know. No one's really got their own station. There's loads of stations. Everyone's got their own machines and shit, but then they just kind of like, and it's just like walk-ins. Some people have got appointments, but it's just like whichever booth is free, you jump on that one.
And you just take off of the flash off of the walls.
Yeah. Oh no, they've got flash on the wall, but no, like a lot of it is kind of custom draw and stuff. But like their library and that, and they've got this huge light box, like the size of my living room, and like their library and just all the shit they've got there. It's amazing, man. It's just, and people are just coming there to get tattooed. No one's coming there like, I just want a grey sleeve, dude. Just do whatever.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
They open at 2 p.m. and close at 2 a.m. And there were a couple of mornings I didn't finish tattoo until like 4 a.m. Do you know what I mean? And it was just fucking awesome, man. Everybody goes out and parties after.
Yeah.
And since that, that's all I've wanted. But you can't really do it here.
I spent a little bit of time myself on the East Coast in Baltimore.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
And I've got a friend out there, and spent a bit of time in a shop out there. And that is the whole reason why I've opened my shop and doing what I'm doing with the barber and the tattooing.
Yeah.
You know, all in one, and it's all bright and bold because you just the amount of shops in the UK. No disrespect to anyone.
No. Yeah. It's just a different thing.
They're just so typical. You know, they're just white walls. You know, I've got Flash. I've got American number plate. All that sort of.
Yeah.
Just something to look at, you know.
Yeah.
But I met Oliver Peck actually at Brighton Convention.
Yeah.
He's a good dude actually.
He's a legend. Like he's a character.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's brilliant.
No drink or drugs. That's just the way he is all the time.
He is. Yeah.
He's just a party animal. Like.
Yeah. No, he's good. He's a good guy.
I met one of my best friends, Frank. He was the first podcast. We met each other in that shop. And
right.
They're just fucking good guys. Like.
Yeah, they just do different out in
that's what I mean.
America. They just do. Yeah.
Everything's
trying
bigger.
to get that. Yeah. Everything is big.
Yeah. Even people's like opinions on shit, and just everything's just bigger. Everything like, and I just fucking love it. But that's basically I'm doing the same thing as you. I'm trying to create that here.
Yeah.
When people come into my shop, it really is like stepping back in time a little bit, and you do feel like you're in America. Like welding a bike in the middle of the shop.
Have you actually got the bike in the shop?
Yeah. That's where it lives. Yeah, it's not allowed outside.
I don't blame you. If I could get mine in, I would.
Not over winter. Like
Yeah. Oh, crazy.
No, it's cool. So like a lot of obviously people come and use the barber, and like she'll get like a lot of young'uns come in, and they'll be like, oh, the shop with the Harley Davidson in there. They fucking love it. Like yeah.
It's good. Like around your way for the bike scene and stuff. Is it quite popular? Or?
Massive, yeah. There's a big sports bike kind of scene, which I don't really have much of a thing with. But no, really, Cumbria in general, there's a massive bike scene. There's a lot of bike nights. When everyone meets at the bike cafe and that. There's a lot going on. You can go to a couple every week somewhere. The roads are pretty cool, especially for sports bikes, because there's a lot of twisties and stuff.
You
can carve through the fells and shit. Like it's a cool place. But even I enjoy it. I don't know. People say they're shit up here, but I enjoy riding here. I don't know. Maybe I'm riding different roads, but
maybe
yeah. But no, it is a nice bike scene up here. It's cool. And what's it like there? I mean, probably huge, right?
The chopper, again, there's a lot of sports bikes and scramblers and all that sort of stuff. In where I actually live, there's probably a handful of us that are on choppers,
right?
Or bobbers, whatever you want to call them.
I was thinking that about your bike. What is it? A bobber or a chopper? What is it?
You tell me. You tell me. It's got toolbars on it, and I've strutted the rear. I don't know. I don't. Whatever
it's
your
cool.
opinion is.
Chopper with an A.
Yeah, there you go. I just built it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, it is what it is.
Oh, mate, that video, mate. Oh, fucking hell. She was who was that? Was that just a random?
She is just, she's just one of them faces that you just see past the shop
the
every
village
day.
mental case. Yeah.
And every time one of the bikes start up to pull away, she's like
frothing at the gas.
Yeah, she is. She's all like this, And then
twin turbo.
She comes to the shop sometimes, but that particular time was just she was in her element. So I just thought I've got to record this,
So glad you got it, mate. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's brilliant. She is funny.
Fucking excellent. I've watched that video easily. I don't want to exaggerate. Easily 50 times. easily.
Really?
So, and it just gets funnier and funnier. My wife's like, "It's not that funny. Why are you watching it again?"
I've literally got 3 minutes worth of
God.
all of that. So I'm just going to keep cutting them and just keep posting a bit every now and again for you.
Oh, please do, mate. I love that. I fucking love it. Twin turbo. So
brilliant.
sorry. Back to your Harley, mate. So so hopefully you're going to cut it in half. And who did you say you're going to get hardtail off?
Craig House. I'll probably get one.
What's his Instagram?
I think it's just Craig House. Yeah,
Craig House. Perfect. And where's he located?
Somerset.
Awesome.
Yeah,
we didn't practice that.
No, we didn't.
That's cool. So after you've hardtailed it and stuff, what's your plan? Do you this kind of applies question applies for the Vulcan as well. Do you have like a set plan in your head? Do you do sketches and shit, or do you just kind of that looks cool, and just kind of go?
I think on Instagram you see enough bikes, you've got enough inspiration to really just, when you see something, to just go with it and just I don't know. I suppose you've got so much inspiration from other builds that you just do it. I don't.
That's what I do. Yeah. I waste so much money that way as well. 150 pound bars, and I'm like, nah, they look shit. I'm gonna sell them for 90 quid.
I do it all the time. I lose money on absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything. The missus thinks I buy it for like half the price I actually buy it for anyway. So
she's like, "Oh, you made £20 profit on that.
You made £20.
You're right."
I'm like, no, that's 40.
Mate, the amount of shit. Like go to picking it. Oh, she's gonna kill me when she watches this. But going and picking up the front end off Steve. I had to text him before we get there because she gets involved. She actually does love. She's gonna build her own chopper. She showed me fucking knuckleheads. She's like, I think I'm going to build one of these. I'm like, yeah, let's start with a Sportster.
Let's
calm down. Anyway, we're on the way to Steve's and she's with me to pick up this front end. And I'm texting Steve. I'm like, right, I told her it's only 500 quid. Don't mention anything about the price. And then I'm like unsending the messages. So there's no fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Christ. We all do it. We all do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is what it is.
My excuse is always, at least I'm not in the pub every weekend. I'm just
that's my
wasting
excuse.
Thousands of pounds on this fucking bike.
Yeah. The amount of stuff I buy, honestly, I've got so much stuff sitting there that is just gonna now I'm gonna chop it in half because I'm gonna blame you. You're the reason I'm
that's fine, mate. I buy parts and change my mind before they're even here. And I'm just like, I'll just sell it. No, I'll just keep it. I'll put it up in the shop. It'll look great.
Yeah.
You know, that's ridiculous.
I do that. Yeah, I'm a nightmare for that.
So with the Harley then. So have you got anything you definitely want to do, or are you just going to take it as it comes and just see what happens?
Well, I've definitely got the bars. I've definitely the forks are shaved and polished. I may have a tank, but if I'm hardtailing it, I'll probably get rid of the Sportster tank and do something else. New seat, so the old seat will have to be sold now.
You don't want to be gay, mate.
No.
What colour are you going to go?
I have no clue. You pick. You tell me.
Yeah.
You tell me
well, I'll tell you how not to be gay. And
no, I think I'm probably going to go quite leery with this because
sick.
I think the longer you're into something, your tastes change. So
definitely, it's the same with our tattoo clients. They'll come and get a load of black and grey stuff. They'll get one traditional tattoo and they're like, I should have never have got this sleeve.
Yeah,
like I only want colour.
Always tribal.
Yeah. Sorry, carry on. Yeah, so the longer you're in it, then,
I'll probably So I mean, when I've done the VN, it was the paint on it is amazing, but it's just real classy, like subtle. Just subtle. Yeah. Whereas I keep looking at stuff like I forget the guy's name. He was just on your podcast. Glenn.
Yeah.
He's just done
That's
he's
pink.
quite pink. So yeah. So it works. It works. That's the thing.
Pink.
It's pink.
It looks fucking awesome.
With the stripes down it as well.
Yeah.
But it works. It just works. So,
I love that. I don't know what it's like in real life, but from the photos, some photos it looks kind of corally, and then others it looks fucking bright pink. You know what I mean? I fucking love it.
Yeah, I think the last week of July boys put it up without a filter, and it's bright. It's bright. But it's very. All their bikes are so cool.
Yeah,
so cool.
It kills me inside because I just want all of them. You know, like
yeah, they are. They're so good.
I think we're recording with Lloyd next week. And he's going to do me a new sissy bar for mine. So
nice.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I think he TIG World. I keep seeing him.
Yeah, I think yeah. I love the sissy bar you made for Glenn with the bayonet and stuff.
Yeah, he's doing like the flat.
Love it. Yeah.
It's the flat sissy bars. Yeah, brilliant. So
they look sick.
Yeah, so good.
That's what I think I'm going to go for. But I don't know if I'm going to do a bayonet. I think it would be like something absolutely mental. Maybe like a fucking decommissioned AK-47 or something. Just something
go for it.
Ridiculous.
That's the thing with choppers. You can do that. You can do that sort of thing.
What are the bars you said you got? What shape are they? What?
They're not in here. I think it's Fulco in Japan.
Yeah. What shape? Are they apes or are they narrow or are they? Yeah. Oh yes. I love them. I know what you mean.
They're the British high ones.
Cool.
I couldn't even. Yeah, they're like that.
Them ones.
Very nice. Stainless. They're very nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just your typical. I'm going to just go with that typical chopper look, I suppose. Toolbars.
Yeah.
Probably not jacked up on the front. Probably actually the forks are actually. I think they're like 2 under maybe.
Oh right. Okay. Cool. So you're going to keep.
I think. Yeah. So I'm going to keep it. I've got 21 front wheel. Brand new. I've got brand new front and rear wheel for it. Brand new. But yeah, it'll look cool.
Where'd you get them from?
Hog Parts.
Cool.
Hog Parts actually stocked them. Yeah. I buy a lot from there and ARH Custom.
I've not heard of them. No.
ARH Custom. They do a lot of Harley parts as well.
Cool.
Or aftermarket parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I bought them from. I don't think I've got anything more interested on for the bike.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it, mate. If it's anything like the fucking Vulcan, I can't wait, mate.
Yeah. It's hard to juggle 2 bikes. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's hard to sort of put your all into one bike and then maintain it while you're trying to build another one. If I could show you the bike, the Sportster right now, you'd be sick because it's just been sitting out, being rained on, and every bit of alley on it is white at the minute. White powder. It's horrible to look at. It won't look like that for long. I haven't got a garage, so I have to sort of put sheets over it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. I've only got my shop. That's it. Like the last house we had a nice garage and that, but this one we haven't got fuck all, so I've got to keep it. Anything special has to stay in the shop. And that's the thing as well. Like you were saying, juggling 2 bikes. Like, would you class your Vulcan as finished?
I don't think they're ever finished.
They're never finished. Yeah, exactly.
See, I thought it was finished. I thought it was finished, and I was like, I'm done. That can be rode. I'm going to ride that, and then I'm going to build the Sportster. And no, it's not, because I've just bought other bits and stuff that will be going up, and it never stopped. I'm looking at Springer front ends for it, because you don't see any of the Springer front ends, you know.
Oh yeah, mate.
But there's not many of them, but
that would look sick. Yeah, but fuck them.
Fuck
we get a grant for the.
I'm hoping we get a grant,
mate. I fucking need it. I was gonna say, obviously have you seen 21 Days Under the Sky?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen 6 Over? It's one of the old Chopper Town documentary things.
No, I haven't seen it.
There's a part in it where Max Schaff says that exact same thing. He's like, they're never finished. He's like, you never look at it and go, that's perfect. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, like it's never fucking finished.
You never are. You got any plans for yours? Have you got any plans?
The Invader, the rear Invader, and then I think I'm gonna get, with the new sissy bar, I'm gonna get a king and queen seat. All the way up the back, all the way up the sissy bar. But then really no, then I am just gonna fucking ride it. Like,
right.
I can't think of anything that I need to do to it, but yeah. I don't know. I was contemplating speaking to Louis and see if I could put a rear front brake on it, because I nearly crashed. But I think I
was going to say, how are you getting on with that? Because I see that you put a video up and you sort of pulling away.
Yeah.
But we didn't see one of you coming back.
No. Well, I was fine. And I actually, it turns out I used my back brake a lot more than I thought I did. So it was fine until a car kind of stopped suddenly in front of me, and I went to front brake it, and I was like, oh! Yeah. But I'm just being a faggot. I just need to just get used to it. Like Steve said, you just kind of need to just keep your eye on the ball. Just go out and look out for things.
What's the? I don't know how I'm going to sound here, but what is the actual the law of not having a front brake? Because I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Yeah, because the old Bill Rand, they're a nightmare for it.
Oh, are they?
They're a nightmare for I mean, any sort of modified car or bike.
Right.
They're a bit of a nightmare. So
yeah, that's shit.
Yeah, because I really want to. The Sportster's rear brake is unbelievable, because I've got a drum on the VN, but I couldn't believe how great it was. But yeah, I would love that, because I love them clean bars. They just look so good. But I'll probably buy
right now. Because obviously I changed the bars and that. I do, like, similar to yours, I had the big high narrow things before. The fucking cables are all too long now, so it looks disgusting.
They call the bend.
Yeah, I need to sort that out. But I hate the fucking clutch lever and everything. I love just that totally naked look. It's just the best. But we've got too many junctions and hill starts and roundabouts here for that shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried fucking hill starting with one leg, on the floor, and that is basically your brake, and trying to fuck it? It's not possible.
I did think about doing the whole foot clutch and clearing up the bars on the end, and I just thought, I'm going to drop the bike. I'm going to plow into the back of something. I'll just leave it as it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, again, we're not in America. Like, it's just
no.
And I'd hate to have a bike that I'm kind of not nervous to ride, but like I can't ride all the time. I'm like, oh god, well, just gonna leave that in the garage. I don't want that.
What's the point? There's no point.
Like I've said it on every podcast so far now. I want to get this bike finished, and I just want to start getting it dirty. I just want to start riding it and just
get small.
Yeah, like Glenn was saying, Jason's old cream one, every time you saw it, it got better and better because it had been ridden that bit further than that.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Like,
yeah. That's back up for sale now, isn't it?
Is it?
Back up for sale? I could be lying here. I could be just making this up. I'm sure I see it go back up for sale. I know a young lad bought it from him. Is that right?
Yeah, up in Scotland, I'm sure, somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe I dreamt it. Maybe I dreamt that part. Maybe we won't put that bit in.
No, when you said that, then I was like, ooh, it might be for sale. So no, you've got a cream bike. You don't fucking need another cream sport, you moron.
Yeah.
Plus, you've not worked for half the year, so you don't have the money.
But the grant. Think of the grant.
Yeah.
Bike money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's free.
I'm not gonna lie. I did buy this Sportster out of the grant money. The first grant.
Did you get a 10 grand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it cheap though. It was only quarter of the grant. So
is that? Have you only just built that then?
Yeah. I've had it since the lockdown. The day that we got the grant, I had it delivered that day.
Right.
Yeah. because I'm
longer for some reason.
Nah, it was black, and it was like glitter black.
Right.
It was fucking gross, but I fucking rid it everywhere, and I just like pretended in my mind that it didn't look how it did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Was it soft tail when you bought it?
Yeah.
Right. Who done the hardtail on it? Did you do it or?
So yeah, I bought the hardtail, the pipes, and some other shit from TC Bros, and then I sent it up to my mate in Glasgow, EA Customs and Fabrication, and he does everything. He does like Stuart Houghton, his name is. He does
right
fucking everything. He's just like a motorcycle wizard, you know,
yeah.
like wiring. He's fucking everything.
Who did you get the hardtail from? Sorry,
TC Bros.
You broke that. Oh yeah. Did you get it straight from them? Or
yeah. I just bought it. Just bought it on their eBay store, and I can't remember how much it was, but I know I had to pay 120 quid to get it when it fucking landed here.
Import duty.
Disgusting. Yeah.
I know. I just got started. That was with the handlebars from Japan.
Yeah.
They done me 97 quid for the handlebars.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
my wife's just bought me a load of Abel Brown stuff for Christmas, and she was 80 quid.
Really?
Yeah. It's mental.
We just got to be thankful that we've got people like Craig who are sort of knocking out hardtails and.
That's it. Yeah.
Nice.
And Steve, don't quit, Steve.
Steve, yeah. Don't quit. Don't quit, Steve.
Yeah. Stop thinking about yourself. There's like 75 of us in the UK that really need you.
That really need him, yeah. No, I've not got the oil dagger yet for the Sportster, so
sick. Yeah.
I am hoping that I'll be able to get one before he calls it quits. Really.
Yeah. I hope you do as well, because they're fucking sick.
They are real cool.
I've been talking about them a bit too much, though. I'm worried that if I get pulled over, they're going to be like, "And I want to have a look in your oil bag." Oh no!
Yeah, see the drug one that he's just done.
Yeah, the stash bug is so good, so good.
Yeah.
We're on about like everybody has to use one on the Marrakesh trip and bring back. You know, everyone just put an eighth of Rocky in.
Yeah.
And we'll all bring back an ounce. That'd be great.
Yes.
International drug smugglers. We're doing that trip. We called it the Tarabouche Run because Stanley Spice, who I for some reason called Stanley Ship on the last podcast, no idea why, but Stanley Spice, who I'm organising the run with, he wants to buy a Fez hat for his dad. That's basically what the whole run is kind of based on.
I've actually started following him. Because of this run, yeah.
He's done some mad rides, right?
Yeah.
He's put some miles on that bike, like.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
See, I love that. Like I was saying with Steve, I appreciate people who you get whatever you get out of a bike. You know, if you want to just do it and have it as a showpiece, great. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
But personally, I just can't wait to put some miles on this fucking bike.
Yeah.
I've done all that bit now. I just want to fucking
just ride it.
Yeah.
The problem is in the UK.
Like
the problem is with the UK, because we've got such a small time frame.
Yeah.
Of actually being able to ride the bikes. I think that's all we want to do. You know.
That's it.
Just
yeah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. I appreciate people like Stanley, like just getting out there and just fucking riding. Like, where are you going? I don't know. I'm just going. Yeah. Like, that's it. Someone invited me the other day for the year after. Two people. I've had two invites. One to ride to Moscow or Serbia. I don't know, somewhere.
Really?
Somewhere over there. And another to ride from New York along the coast, the US coast, to LA. It'd take a good 6 weeks, like.
And what are you going to do? Just rent the bikes out there, that sort of thing?
I was speaking to my best mate, and he was saying that we should, if we're going to do it, we should post the bikes over.
Really? I didn't realize you could do it.
Yeah, it'd work out cheaper. I think it's still like 1,500 quid, but it'd work out cheaper shipping our bikes there and back than it would renting a bike, for six fucking weeks. You know.
I love the idea of being on your own bike. I don't think I'd want to be on. I don't think I'd want to be on something like
on a bagger. Yeah.
Same, is it?
Yeah. Nah. I feel like if I went over to America and rented the bagger and all that, I'd have to wear the do-rag and the fucking wolf t-shirt, and I'd have to, you know, and the leather chaps, and I'm not into it.
No. It's cool. It'll be cool to do on your own bike for sure. God.
Definitely. Yeah.
That would be brilliant.
It's a long trip, and stop off in Mexico and that. Go to fucking where's that place where everyone goes? It's crazy. Starts with a T. Tijuana.
Tijuana, yeah.
I just want to go to these places and just, but like you were saying before, it's leaving your kids for that long, you know.
Yeah, if I
actually enjoy being a dad. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Majority of the time, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, if I didn't have the kids, I would be out all the time. I'd be on all these.
Yeah,
especially with the job that we do. I think I'd probably be in America, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think I'd be out and doing.
My wife says that all the time. She says, like, if we never met, she thinks I'd just be homeless. I'd just be that guy, just in America, just there illegally, just tattooing, just riding my bike. That's it, you know.
Yeah. Sounds like the life.
Yeah, it really does. Like, you see guys doing it and you're like, fuck, this looks so simple. Yeah. Like, did you have any trouble when you went over to, was it Baltimore you said you went?
Yeah, I've been over a couple of times, yeah.
Have you ever had trouble in the airport?
Yeah, the first time, yeah. They thought I was associated with a gang.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Because of the tattoos. So they had me sort of stand aside and they done all the checking of the, you know, is there anything that represent, you know, if I'm a blood or a crip. I don't look like I'm a blood or a crip. But, yeah, I come from a little seaside town in Essex. There isn't to be seen, you know. But
I remember when I was in Philadelphia, I was going through the scanner thing, and this guy goes, "Hey, I like your art," and I was like, "Oh, thanks." And he goes, "I've got a little R on my face, one like just here."
Yeah.
And he went, "What does the R stand for? Rough Riders?" I was like, "Yeah, Rough Rider. I'm a massive DMX fan." Like, Rough Riders? What the fuck? I'm from England, mate.
Yeah.
Fucking daft.
It's a crazy, crazy place.
Yeah.
But it is brilliant. It's so good.
I love it.
So,
like, I know it's crazy, and I know, but like, you know, people. I was having this conversation yesterday with my client. And you know, people are like, "Oh, if I won the lottery, I'd buy this car and I'd get this hat." I would literally move to fucking Texas and just become a cowboy. I'd just help the local guys move their cows on horses. You know what I mean? Because I'm sound. I got money. You know, I don't even need pay. Like, that's Is
it Texas that you'd go then? Do you like Texas? I've never been to Texas.
I fucking love Texas so much. Yeah. Can't explain it. It's the only place where, you know, you're in a bank and the guy walks in with a fucking gun on his waist. You're like, Jesus.
I kind of had this when I was out in Baltimore. I went to Philly as well because obviously it's like
that's a fucking crazy place.
It's a crazy. Baltimore is mental.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable. I mean, I got off the plane. This is the first time I went. Got off the plane, jumped in my friend's car, who I'd just met on the internet, by the way.
Yeah.
And we're going through Baltimore, and there's this guy, and he is running down the road, and there's police chasing him. Yeah. And then we stop at the lights, and there's prostitutes knocking on the on the window, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
How much is she?
Yeah.
Does she take change?
It's crazy. I try and tell people when I come back, I always try and tell people sort of how fucked up it is, you know, and how poor these places are and how much crime's going on. And they're like, all right, mate.
Yeah, I've seen the TV shows. You're like, no, really? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, really, it really is happening out here. But
I remember stood outside the shop on Deep Ellum, and I don't know if he's still the manager there now, but at the time the manager was a guy called Chili, and Chili was saying like, he was like, yeah, you know, if you'd come a few days ago, you would have seen it all kicking off, and he said that a car pulled up outside the shop, and then he pointed to this door, and you know, he's from Texas, so he's like, this fool just runs down, pop, 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 yeah, and I was like, what's pop, pop, pop? What do you mean? Is he knocking on the window? He's like, yeah. I blew the guy away. I'm like, oh, let's go inside. Why?
Yeah, let's go inside, yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. I had there's so many. I don't know what it's like in Baltimore, but so many homeless people. Like so many.
Yeah, so much. Yeah.
Unbelievable. I had this girl ask me for change, and I was like, no, I haven't got any. Sorry. And she's like, I just heard it in your pocket. And I was like, yeah, but that's my change.
Yeah.
And then she backed away whilst doing this crazy stare at me and just said, I'll lick your ass. I was like, surely that would be good for me. Like, that's... I mean, it doesn't matter how many wipes I do. It's never clean. So if you want, then like, oh.
So you lost your change.
Yeah. It's a fucking cool, but yeah, so like all those, like, and when I was in the airport, like you said with the gang thing, they knew I was going to tattoo, and the guy said to me, you coming here and going to Dallas is like me coming to the UK and going to Manchester. I was like, oh, Manchester's a nice place, so maybe, you know. And he was like, no, we know, you know, but they couldn't find anything. They looked online, because obviously they had my passport, which is Oliver Jackson, but all my tattoo stuff is Ollie Jackson, which I was sure they were going to find, because, you know, it's, whatever.
Yeah, this is, sorry, go on.
No, that's it. I was sure they were going to find it, but they didn't. And
did you send your machines over there?
Yeah, all over.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a tattoo magazine. I didn't have fuck all. Yeah. And then the guy, oh mate, it went on for hours, and it basically, long story cut short, it ended with me sat in the little room. He came in, and I was about to give myself up. You know, for hours, I was in my head. I was like, die with a lie, don't fuck, you know. And I was like about to tell him, like, right, yeah, I'm here to work. I'm sorry, I'll go home. You know, ship me back to England, kind of thing. And just as I went to speak, he went, don't fucking insult me by speaking. And I was like, all right. And he went, I know why you're here. I don't give a shit. Make all the money you want. But if you're not left by, I think it was like Monday 14th.
Yeah.
We will, and he was saying, like, we will come to Elm Street. We will arrest you and we'll detain you in a county prison, not a federal. You know, it was like the holding one, the holding block.
Yeah.
Until we can deport you. They're most likely just fucking deport me on the same day. But it's fucking
they're so hot over there. It's crazy. I'm surprised they even let you in, to be fair. Because normally they're just like, see you later.
Well, he said to me, he was on my way out. He was like, we don't care about the money. It's not about the taxable revenue or whatever, you know.
Just principle, I suppose.
You know, he was saying that it's so easy to get lost. It's so easy to just move. Like he said, especially Texas. Just
it's so big.
Yeah, he was like, with your job, you could go and just live off grid. We'd never find you, kind of thing. You know, I was like, fuck, right. Yeah. So, I mean, if Leanne and the kids ever leave me, laters. Apparently it's easy, so nah, it was fucking crazy. And then I had a fucking girl die on my knee on the way home in Philadelphia. She had a fucking brain aneurysm, fell over in front. Die, yeah. Look, I hate flying as it is. I fucking hate it. So my mate gave me a sleeping tablet just as I've landed on the first flight in Philadelphia, taking this sleeping tablet. I'm like, right, cool. By the time I get on the big long one, we'll be fine. I'll just sleep the whole way. Walking down, and I'm kind of following this big woman, and she must be going the same way I'm going, whatever. And she falls over. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, you all right? And a mate's calling her Dawn. She's like, Dawn, get up. And I'm like, Dawn, you all right? Is everything okay? And she's like snoring. She's like, and I was like a fucking moron. I was like, has she got narcolepsy? Like, I've seen it in a movie once. No, she didn't have narcolepsy. She was fucking dying. She had a fucking like brain aneurysm or something. So I turned her on her side and all that, took my jumper off, put her head on my knee and that, trying to fucking resuscitate her and trying to wake her up and all that shit. And then she just pisses and shits herself and dies.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Then the ambulance come, just like what reminded me is what you were saying. You're trying to explain to people here and they're just, sound.
They don't believe it.
Yeah, the ambulance people came and they were laughing and joking about something else whilst they were doing CPR on her.
Good.
And like, they just ripped her fucking titties were everywhere. I was like, oh Jesus. Smell of shit in the air. It was fucking fantastic. It was fantastic. I remember walking off and the guy was like, "Sir, do you want your sweater?" I was like, "Nah, you fucking
keep it."
Yeah. Just, it's a mad place, like, but
it is.
That year-round riding just seems worth it.
Yeah, I suppose in Texas it is. Texas,
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, your way, like Baltimore way. No, the winters there. It's just like fucking winter.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, cold, real cold. Yeah.
Like those videos of the fucking reporters throwing water in the air and it freezes. That's insane.
Yeah.
East
Coast, and north, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got any plans to go back out there?
Yeah. Again, I mean, I try and get out every couple of years to see my friend, but it's the kids again. After my daughter's 2, so again, I couldn't. I only go out a week, and it ain't long enough, but it's long enough to leave the kids.
Yeah. That jet lag. No, just fill up the food bowl really high.
Yeah, just leave it.
That jet lag though on a week trip.
Oh mate, I struggled the first time I went out there.
Oh,
I struggled so bad. I was waking up in the middle of the night and I was just wide awake.
Yeah.
And I struggled the next day. I was so tired, but the second time I didn't struggle so much.
Oh well. Sorry, my point I was trying to say before about this, took the sleeping tablet, the woman died, and then I couldn't sleep. I just kind of like sat there for fucking 7 hours, just staring at the seat. The sleeping tablet was trying to work. That did something to me jet lag wise.
Yeah.
For like 3 weeks after, I had like flu symptoms, That was the worst jet lag ever. And I'd go to sleep at 5 in the afternoon and I'd wake up 9 the next morning. It was mad. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Fucking... It's nice to speak to somebody that's
they get it. Yeah.
See, I'm not lying, kind of.
All the time. I get it all the time. Well, I don't get it. People don't say you're lying, but they're just.
You can tell they're just like.
Yeah, we've heard it before. We don't care anymore. That sort of thing.
That's the worst thing with working in a tattoo shop, though. Like you hear your mate tell the same story to every client for 3 weeks, and you're like, Have you been to China? Like, I've been to China, you dick.
I think they're fed up of hearing the American, the same stories. They're probably like, enough now, enough.
Yeah.
When you're working so close to someone, that's how it is, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Have you got anyone you want to shout out, mate?
Everyone at Lost Start Social Club.
Awesome.
That's my shop. So
yeah, sick. Awesome.
Yeah,
and what's the IG? What's the Instagram handle for that?
Lost Start Social Club _.
Awesome. And what's yours? How can people find you and what you're doing?
The Vulcan Chopper?
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Yeah. Vulcan Chopper.
With an A
on Instagram. With an A. Yeah.
Vulcan Chopper.
Chopper. And 6fingers _LASC for my tattooing.
Awesome, mate. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go, dude. I'm gonna let you go and have your Christmas dinner.
I've gone. Yeah, I'm off to my sister's for my first Christmas dinner. Yeah.
Sick. Amazing, mate. Thank you so much for coming on. Last minute as
I
well.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it, mate. Have a good
I can't
Christmas.
wait to see the Sportster. Really.
Yeah.
And work on your missus. Try and come to Marrakesh.
I would love to. I'll start now. See how we get on.
Tell her I've got cancer or something. Like, we have to go. Right, mate. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. Have a good Christmas, bro. Nice one, mate.
Speak soon.
Bye, mate.
Cheers, mate.